Hello everyone and welcome to Touchy Elf. Today we are going to be doing an overview and review of the new game pack for The Sims. So I made a family and I called them the Joneses. And we're going to be going on an adventure. Very quickly I'm going to say that I do love the clothes and the new furniture inside this game. But that is not what sells me on these kinds of packs. It's the gameplay. And something that I really love about this particular game pack is that there's an element of strategy to it. Let me explain. Those marketeers, they show up every time when you load back to the market, and every time you load back to the market, and they sell different things every time you go there. And there's strays in this world too, in case you're wondering. So you need to buy everything from those tables. The reason why is because you need all those items for your jungle adventure. Just grab everything. That way you can use it inside your adventure. And excuse me. That way you're safe and your sim doesn't get into too much trouble. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. I spent 2 days grinding the market for all the items that I needed. Something else that's really cool is that there's 2 new aspirations. One of them is, I forgot what they're called, but they're under knowledge and nature. So the knowledge one's reward trait is museum patron. And it's pretty much like the one that's very solely the archaeology skill. And the nature one, if you get all the way through it, you get the reward trait treasure hunter, which gives you a lot more treasure when you go exploring the temple and whatnot. So always have a machete, and yeah, those are very useful. I do have to say, every time when you clear up a new pathway to go into the temple, I love those little stories that pop up. And the sloth one was definitely the best one. If you need a flower on hand to get the best possible thing out of it, and it's so cute. The sloths take you to a cliff, and you look out over it, and it's beautiful, and then you find an artifact. So that's always cool when you're able to find an artifact. And of course, the temple, the thing that everyone has been talking about. The temple is prestigiously generated every time. One time when I came here, it was called the Temple of Plenty, and it had so much it had a lot of plants growing around it. And it was absolutely beautiful. My words are getting away from me. But there's also a tree that grows at the temple called the emotion plant, I believe. And it's really cool because I think if you eat the berries, it changes your sim's emotions, but I don't know for sure. I absolutely love this game pack. I am really looking forward for playing with it inside the Amazon challenge. And if you're new to the channel, then you should know that Amazon is actually pre-recorded, so I don't have to do too much recording while I'm busy doing other things, like school. So during the summer, if I'm not too terribly busy, I'm definitely planning on doing more Amazon videos, and we will be doing at least 2 more Amazon videos before I actually take a longer break from the series and play with a new one, which I think you guys will like. I hope so, at least. I'm gonna have fun with it. But yeah, let me explain how the temples work. There are mechanisms inside the temples, and you have to do a certain action. You need to do a certain action with the mechanism in order to open the next gate. And then you just rinse and repeat until you have all the gates open. I definitely do recommend bringing a tent with you, because if you're going to try to get through it without cheating, you're going to need a place to sleep. At the very least, bring a mattress or something. Just, something for you to sleep in. The skeleton does appear at night, so you will not be going triple time speed when you are sleeping. So, yeah, that's just a heads up. I also love the archaeology skill. The archaeology skill is awesome. This is probably one of my favorite game packs. Right up there next to vampires. But I absolutely love it. It was just so much fun, and I think Natalie and Connor, who are my two Sims on screen right now, made it a great team, and I don't know, they worked very well together. And that big fancy chest is that you saw very briefly is the final chest of the temple. And now I have a very special and important announcement to make. So just give me a second. Okay. And that is first saying that Touchy Elf is not going to be making a habit of doing this, but I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine. His name is Modern Explorer. Here's click this orb to go and see his channel once it appears, because we're not at the 20-second mark of the video yet. But I was having a hard time with my recording and whatnot, like I already said, and he said, well, I'm not going to exactly say what he said, but he encouraged me to look at the problem from a different angle. So thank you so much, Modern Explorer, and guys, you should go check him out. I think if you like exploring inside The Sims, you might like his exploration videos as well. So thank you so much for watching, and stay in touch. Goodbye!